Audience members, at this time, you are asked to please rise and join our graduates in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming you to Westside Career and Technology Center's 57th Commencement Ceremony, the Westside Class of 2025. Today, we will be congratulating and celebrating young adults who will, in time, be considered official graduates of our school. Each graduate has demonstrated attributes such as hard work, dedication, determination, and most importantly, a no-quit attitude during their 4-year Westside Titan experience. On behalf of the Joint Operating Committee, administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to thank the families, friends, and graduates for sharing in this momentous occasion. Our school community has had the honor of watching our soon-to-be graduates grow and mature into the young adults they are today. The high level of perseverance these young ladies and men have demonstrated over the last 4 years is commendable. Throughout the last few weeks, we have had the pleasure of celebrating individual accomplishments. Today, we will do just that one last time as a group. It truly has been my pleasure to share in this experience, and I wish all of our graduates the very best. Please help me and welcome 2025 Senior Class President Jaden Brinzo for this evening's welcome address.
Good evening. Good evening, and welcome to Westside Career and Technology Center. I'd like to thank administration, faculty, family, and friends for being here today to celebrate this occasion. Oh, God. It is an honor to be able to speak in front of you. And I am beyond grateful to say that I had the privilege to attend such a beautifully unique school. I am proud of every one of my peers, graduating and non-graduating alike, for becoming Titans. We are the backbone of this nation. Without vocational training, we wouldn't have hospitals to birth our children, homes to lie them in, or even clothes to put on their backs. From HRT to HVAC, every single one of our programs play a pivotal role in society. Both families of mine, maternal and paternal, have a generational history of attending this school. And for that, I believe I owe this school not only my education, but also my existence. I have met many amazing people, learned many skills, and many life lessons. None of this would be possible without our outstanding shop instructors. They deserve recognition since it takes a lot of willpower to teach high schoolers, and it takes even more to be able to pass years of field experience onto them. I would personally like to thank Mr. Hasse for assisting me throughout my education in electrical construction despite not being enrolled in his program. It truly shows great character to care so deeply about your trade and about the future of the workforce that you would educate students belonging to other instructors without any hesitation. Thank you, Mr. Gerhard, for welcoming me with a smile every morning and allowing me to work with your students to construct projects such as our giant candy cane. Thank you, Mr. Yarmy, for the yearly prom props, pavilion, and this very podium. Thank you, Mr. Zaleski, for repairing so many vehicles over the years, including the pickup truck that drove me to college every week. Thank you, Mr. Redmond, for heating up Mr. Dennis's coffee in the morning and keeping me entertained. Thank you, Mr. Pazinski, for operating the school snack shop and selling us treats. Thanks to Mr. Kaminsky for manufacturing various components for us throughout the years and being one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Thank you, Mr. Miller, for heading our student council, and Mrs. Miller for the blue sweater you gave me when it was cold outside and I forgot my jacket. Thank you, Ms. Kometz and Ms. Modger, for all the memories at Skills USA and FBLA. Thank you, Mr. Hunsinger, for all you've done for this school, including the color guard and that flag. Thank you, Ms. Temple, for advising our senior class. Thank you, Ms. Heckman, for stepping up and becoming the instructor for the Health Technologies Department. Thank you, Mr. Wells, and your amazing staff for keeping our school operational and sanitary. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for always telling me the worst jokes. Thank you to the cafeteria department for providing us with daily breakfast and lunch. And finally, thank you, Mr. Dennis, for being one of the most influential people in my life. Thank you for teaching me everything I know about video design and audio engineering, alongside putting me on my path to become an electrician. Without you, I highly doubt school would have been as entertaining. You're one of the most insightful and experienced men I have ever met, and I'm proud to have been your student. And that wasn't actually the last thank you. I would like to thank everyone here for raising some of the finest young men and women I know. You should be proud of yourselves. I can confidently say our school is home to some of the most hardworking, compassionate, community-driven people I've ever met. And for that, I'm beyond thankful. Thank you, Westside Tech, for raising not only me, but an entire valley of resilient Americans.
Jaden, thank you, and very, very well said. It is now my pleasure to introduce Chief School Administrator Dr. Thomas Duffy, who will share his remarks with our graduates.
Another round of applause for Jaden. I told him the crowd was going to go wild, so let's hear some noise. Before I get started, I also want to commend and thank Mr. Wells, the facilities director, and all of our buildings and grounds staff that set this up. This is one of the best views in Wyoming Valley, just over my left shoulder, and the view from my seat's pretty good as well. The setup is great, but I always feel like our graduates are kind of far away, so I want to do a little bit of a sound check. Class of 2025, can you hear me? You need to make more noise than that. You're way over there. Can you hear me? They're so well behaved. They're so well behaved. So good afternoon to the Joint Operating Committee seated to my left, including Joint Operating Committee President Mara Valenti, who will present diplomas later in the program, to the superintendents, directors of special education, and administrators of the sending districts, to faculty, parents, family, and friends of the graduates, and most importantly, the Westside Career and Technology Class of 2025. Again, please, let's make some noise for our graduates. This is a celebration, after all. To graduates and families, I've been honored to serve as the Chief School Administrator for Westside CTC for the last 9 years, working closely with the Joint Operating Committee of Mr. Rava. And I've been lucky enough to have somewhat of a slight vantage point throughout our graduating class's 4 years at Westside. Each graduating class is special. However, the class of 2025 is actually the first class to walk to the stage with a redesigned graduation gown that includes both the blue and the gold together today, and an updated academic regalia that creates one uniform look for our graduates, but also allows me to remind our graduates that the Westside CTC blue and gold means something more today as you graduate. The blue that you wear today represents loyalty, wisdom, and determination. It reminds you to always be loyal to your school, to continue to strive to gain wisdom as a result of the strong foundation you've built at Westside, and to move forward with the determination that thus far has led to your success. And the gold, it symbolizes achievement, excellence, and enlightenment. It reflects the moments you've shined in your shop, in the classroom, and within our community. Let the Westside Gold also be a reminder to always strive for excellence, knowing that our outstanding Westside CTC faculty have worked tirelessly to prepare you for your bright future. As you may also be aware, and as you can see on the front of this podium, as a result of student leadership and support from teacher advisors and Mr. Rava, the Westside CTC Titan has been featured in this year's version of the most recent school logo. Take a look at it on the front of the podium. I remind our graduates that the Titan, a powerful, unyielding mascot, is representative of your school and your time at Westside CTC, and that Titans are more than a myth. They represent strength and courage and greatness. And being a Titan means you rise up when it's hard. You lead with a purpose. You don't back down, whether you're mastering new skills, overcoming personal struggles, or supporting each other during tough times. You as a class have proven that. The Titan is more than just a mascot, but represents the spirit that you'll take from Westside, ready to take on the world. Class of 2025, today is a special day, and it's great to see so many smiling faces throughout our ceremony. I want to remind the class of 2025 just a few things as I have other graduates. First, the graduation is not just about celebrating the senior year. It's about the culmination of 13 years of education. For parents and families, that's a celebration of 18 or more years. And I also want to express my best wishes and congratulations to moms and dads and grandparents and family and all the significant adults in the lives of our graduates who you supported, and you should be feeling a great sense of accomplishment today. As I said, I'm very fortunate and humbled to be able to speak to many groups at the end of each school year. But nowhere is as unique as Westside CTC, a comprehensive vocational school that represents 5 school districts and over 10,000 students from those districts. And I believe I can safely communicate to you that whether you started your educational careers, in many cases, grades kindergarten through 8th grade, at Northwest, Dallas, Lake Lehman, Wyoming area, or Wyoming Valley West, those districts have a great deal of pride for having been part of your educational journey. And I know I can speak for each and remind you how proud all of the educators at each of the schools you've attended are proud of you today collectively. I'd like to share just one additional observation before I conclude with the class of 2025. In working with Westside CTC for almost a decade, I've had the opportunity to experience and have reflected upon the culture and the absolutely tremendous pride of the over 450 current students, as well as those Westside CTC graduates who have come before you. As you walk across the stage today, I'll remind our graduates that when you receive your diploma, something happens to you as soon as you do. You immediately enter the status of alumni. And of course, that means you'll have successfully completed your program of study. And you're now prepared for college, additional technical training, or to join the workforce. But as a graduate of Westside CTC, it means even more. It means you've become part of a larger group of graduates who are very successfully serving our community and beyond. You'll join Westside CTC graduates who are our mechanics, our nurses, stylists, chefs, information technologists, collision repair experts, contractors, machinists, media producers, HVAC techs, business owners, police officers, developers, and teachers. As you know, a noteworthy number of our faculty and staff at Westside CTC are former students, as are many of your family members and parents. Family members and parents, I hope you're still with me because I'm going to ask you to participate here. Now, we didn't rehearse, and class of 2025, I want you to take a look over here. But I'd like all of those Westside CTC alumni who are present today to please stand to be recognized. All of you, please, if you're a Westside CTC grad, I think we're going to see something special here. Mr. Nardone, I hope you're, there he is. He's standing up. And I'd like to give all of our alumni a nice round of applause, and thank you for being here. Many of you are parents and families of the graduates. Thank you. Graduates, finally, as you enter alumni status this afternoon, know that you'll have a great connection with and the support of many great Westside CTC graduates who came before you. You'll also have the responsibility to contribute to the tradition of success in the community. And finally, as you join that esteemed group today, you have much to be proud of. In addition to all of your individual attainments, you've also helped to continue the traditions and contribute to the culture. Our hope is that you will continue to stay true to Westside blue and gold, and will continue to be successful after tonight's commencement, like so many Westside CTC Titans have before you. Again, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2025. Let's hear some noise for the class. Thank you.
At this time, Mr. Ogurkis will help recognize select seniors who have demonstrated excellence throughout their career in the area of academic and vocational technical studies. Graduates, as your name is called, please come to the stage to accept your award.
All right. We will start with the awards for academic excellence. In English language arts, that goes to Claire Grenovich. The Academic Excellence Award for Mathematics goes to Corey Siglin. The Academic Excellence Award for Science goes to Alyssa Good. And then the Academic Excellence Award for Social Studies goes to Claire Grenovich. Now starting the awards for vocational technical proficiency, the Automotive Technology Award goes to Stanley Sims. The award for carpentry goes to Nathan Fox. The Computer Information Technology Award goes to Anthony Tinney. The Computer Maintenance and Security Award goes to Brady Goss. The Cooperative Education Award goes to Austin Marusak. The Culinary Arts Award goes to Annalise Miliano. The Electrical Award goes to Noah Marriott. The Health-Related Technology Award goes to Alyssa Good. The HVAC Award goes to Lincoln Robb. The Law Enforcement Award goes to Colton Storm. The Multimedia Technology Award goes to Jaden Brinzo. Next up, we have awards for the valedictorian and the salutatorian. The salutatorian, Austin Marusak. And then valedictorian, Claire Grenovich.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a 1977 West Side Area Vocational Technical School, also known as WSAVTS, now known as West Side Career and Technology Center, Mr. John Joseph Nardone III. While John was a student here, he was an honor roll student enrolled in the upholstery program and also lettered in football. Mr. Nardone began his military career in 1976 while still enrolled at WSAVTS and served in the military until the year 2000. He was then employed by the Department of Corrections until retiring in 2016. Please welcome Mr. John Nardone.
Welcome, class 2025. Congratulations. Friends and family, congratulations to you young students. My career started here early. My mentor was Mr. Sabatish, the upholstery teacher. I started out with the 402nd MPs in '76, which gave me a paycheck while I was still in school. I was on the delayed program. '77, when I graduated, 3 days later, I was on a bus to Fort Dix, New Jersey. Finished my career there in '78, became a police officer in Exeter, Pennsylvania, for the year of '78. '79, I went back active duty and stayed there until 2020. Then I started my Department of Corrections career. Ended that in 2016. I had a good life. School taught me everything. This is my alma mater. I'm very proud of it, and you all should be proud of it too. Your future is what you make of it. Good luck in your future, and I wish you the best of luck in your future. And thank you, Mr. Rava, for having me, Ms. Temple for inviting me, and again, class of 2025, stand and be proud. Thank you.
Now the moment most of you have been waiting for. Members of the Joint Operating Committee, Dr. Duffy, faculty, family, and friends. Those graduates, soon to be graduates, seated before you tonight, have completed all Chapter 4 curriculum requirements mandated by the Pennsylvania Department of Education for graduation and have met the graduation requirements of the West Side CTC's approved graduation policy. Let's give them a big round of applause. Joint Operating Committee President Valenti, Dr. Duffy, it is my pleasure to present the West Side's class of 2025 for graduation and ask for your help in presenting their high school diploma to each approved candidate. Graduates at this time in the first row, please assemble.
Tafari Ashraf. Brianna Baltrashitis. Samantha Bartleson. DeLorean Bell. Ethan Benson. Nathaniel Bevan. Zachary Bowen. Ain't you Nathaniel, dude? Jaden Bozak. Cadence Brigette Shovlin. Max Sigarski. Frank Colonna. Logan Darling. Winona Davis. Mikaina Demosthenes. Patrick Denny. Nevaeh Dupris. Paige Fox. Nathan Fox. Thomas Gavin. Saria Germanhanes. Alyssa Good. Brady Goss. Quinto Granville. Jonathan Grinzinski. Carnell Gutierrez. Hudson Harvey. Michaela Hawley. Taylor Hoover. Alice Hopa. Haley Howe. Noah Coker. Nevaeh Kolajetsky. Alex McDougall. Noah Marriott. Francis McCloskey.
Annalise Miliano. Brian Mitchell. Caleb Mole. Dryden Moser. Brandon Kiter. Caleb Palmer. Sadie Pantano. Jacob Parsons. Sucrose Pavlovsky. Katie Puterbaugh. Keegan Rasmus. Matthias Rasmus. Ryan Roth. Sean Rubin. Ethan Salvatore. Matthew Skoblik. Dylan Searfoss. Kenneth Soroka. Luke Shoemaker. Corey Siglin. Stanley Sims. Chase Galota. Spencer Smith. Colton Storm. Juliana Stoll. Jaden Soydom. Dylan Savets. Anthony Tinney. Aiden Turner. Molly Turner. Paige Vietz. Shauna Washko. Naomi Wharton. Ashlyn White.
Emily Wren. Tyler Zambito. Benjamin Foley. Isabella Fenner. Lincoln Robb. Jaden Brinzo. Good job, bub. Class salutatorian, Austin Marusek. And valedictorian, Claire Grenovich. I am honored to introduce Claire Grenovich, 2025 Class Valedictorian, who will share this evening's farewell address. Claire?
Good evening. My name is Claire Granevich, and I'm honored to be the valedictorian for the class of 2025. I'd like to once again thank the administration, faculty, friends, and family that helped us get here. We couldn't have done it without your support and guidance. Today, we are not just celebrating the past 4 years at Westside CTC, but all the years of schooling that have led us to this point. It wasn't easy, and there were times where the moment seemed unattainable, but here we are. The path to get here was long, and each one of our journeys are different in many ways, yet we all need to be proud of how far we've come. We all chose Westside Tech for the opportunity to learn a trade. Throughout our years here, each and every one of us have used the unique skill sets we've acquired to help the school and community. We're more than just students, and even after we leave, traces of us will remain through the projects we completed, as well as the repairs, clubs, ideas, and memories made. We were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to make our mark make a difference, because we were respected as the adults we're becoming. We will part ways this evening and begin the next chapter of our lives, whether that be by furthering our education, enlisting in the military, or joining the workforce. Our years at Westside have prepared us for wherever our lives may lead. I wish you all nothing but the best going forward. We made it this far and are well prepared to handle whatever challenges may come our way. You are more ready than you think. I'd like to close with a quote from F.E. Marie. Choose the life you want and run in that direction. Don't settle for anything else. We did it. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause. I'd like to present the alumni of Westside Career and Technology Class of 2025. At this time, our senior class officers and our valedictorian salutatorian will assist in the turning of the tassel. Class of 2025.